Hello Virgo, how are you today? This is a general reading for Virgo. It's general, so not everything may resonate. Just take what does and leave the rest. These are not date-specific readings, so I trust that when you find it, it's right. It's the right timing for you. So, okay, let's see what's going on for Virgo. Oh, Four of Wands. That's a beautiful card. Oh, and the World card. There's two right there. We're going to keep those. Beautiful. Underlying energy is the Page of Wands and the King of Pentacles. There you are, Virgo. Right there. Oh, and the King of Swords. You could have an Aquarian or an air sign in your midst as well that you're pondering. Getting to the truth of something, though, definitely. So anyway, let's continue. So we have the World card and the Four of Wands and the Death card. So definitely closing out a cycle of a union, what was once a happy home, celebratory kind of situation. You could be celebrating because you're closing it out. But this is in your past position where definitely the death, and renewal process has taken place for that. So in the present, we have the Three of Cups, the Three of Swords. That is right in the middle of your reading, and the Knight of Wands. So definitely having still some. This could be you have two threes here. Three of Cups and Three of Swords. So there could be a third-party situation that played into the closing out of a relationship or a situation, and you may feel that this is really spelling out a third party. It's a player. The Knight of Wands is a player situation. It can be the player of the deck, someone who's really not committal at all, and just going out and having great experiences, which can be lovely and wonderful and adventuresome. But when it comes to a third-party relationship, it's not so positive for everyone all the time. There's the Ten of Swords. I really think this is pointing to a third-party thing. The King of Wands. And the Nine of Wands. So this has you moving into, have someone here moving into a place of feeling it's been a long haul. It's going to take a while to move through this. There's putting the burden down of betrayal. That's barely a burden. That's a huge impact on your life. That's coming. That's coming. You're going to be able to put this down and feel strong and confident once again and get your forward vision. It's going to take a little bit of work, but you're going to get there. So, what to clarify? I guess we're going to clarify the Four of Wands. Wow. There's the Tower right there. And oh my gosh, this is so clear, Virgo. Wow, I don't need to go any further than that. Okay, so here's your card, the King of Pentacles underneath, and we have the World card and the Tower to clarify the Four of Wands, the happy home. So that's really clear. There's for whoever I'm talking to here, really specific. This is the dismantling, sort of the falling away of a happy home union kind of situation, and you're closing, and it's being closed out. It's the end of it. You have, two World cards and the Death card and the Tower card. So that's really clear. And that's in your past position, thankfully. There's obviously, you're carrying forward some pain here. So let's clarify the Three of Swords. Let's just get that out of the way. The Three of Swords for Virgo, please. Three of Swords, going to clarify for Virgo. Okay. The Magician, and I'm going to get one more. Oops. This Emperor has just been showing up in droves today. So we have the Emperor, the Magician, and the Page of Swords to clarify the Three of Swords. So the Magician is your card as well. These are cards of Aries and Virgo. The Magician is Virgo, and Aries can be Aries, and then the Emperor is Aries as well. So this could be a mix of you and, you could have, this union could have been, for some of you, it could have had to do with an Aries person, someone who's very controlling and dominates a relationship. It could also mean as well, with the messenger here of the Page of Swords, that there was a message come from this person that was hurtful. Someone was here is, clearly someone here, someone I'm talking to was involved in a third party. Either it was done in the midst of it wasn't you, it was your partner, or you were invited into a third party and it just kind of blew everything up, or a third party blew up your situation. You've manifested, you're at a point right now that despite the fact that you keep experiencing this, keep as in you have experienced it, and it's coming back and forth all the time. I mean, there's some watchful, somebody's watching you, you're watching them. But I feel like you've manifested some level of control over that, and over that pain. That doesn't necessarily mean it's healed. It just means that you've manifested some level of control over it. Perhaps you're watching the person who had the third party situation, and that's somehow giving you a sense of control over it. Let's do the other Three of Cups. Clarify the Three of Cups. Wow. So you have the Nine of Cups and the Seven of Swords to clarify the Three of Cups. Definitely some sneakiness coming from someone, taking advantage of a situation, sneaking away. Sneaking away from, I'm getting sneaking away from your fulfillment. They didn't fulfill, it wasn't fulfilling. Well, this, of course, is not fulfilling if it's a third party, but yeah, I need to move on just because I'm getting this conflicting, what is that? I feel like it took your dreams away. Like, I know that sounds really, that's sad. That makes me feel sad. But it's like the situation that was created for some of you through this third party have taken away a lot. It's taken away a dream. It's taken away fulfillment, the fulfillment that you had. Oh, that feels not good, not good at all. You are standing in a place of strength, though, being courageous. Okay, Knight of Wands. There's a victory. Good to see that. Knight of Wands. was just too many. One more for the Knight of Wands, just one. One more for the Knight of Wands, please. Okay. So there's some back and forth with this situation. Whoops. Back and forth with this situation, but you're kind of holding your ground. You have the Seven of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Knight of Swords, to clarify, the Knight of Wands. So you are feeling more, someone here is feeling more adventuresome and more courageous, more moving toward what you want, not really letting yourself stick to anything, And that's really helping the situation. It's helping you because it allows you to be more in control of this, of where it is that you're going, and just keeps you in a place of experiencing and refreshing new things. I think you feel defensive and angry for good reason. If this has happened to you, where a third party was done to you, someone came into your relationship, I know you feel anger about it, and somewhat defensive. But there's somehow, I just feel that you've grown through this. You've grown through this is what I keep hearing. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords. Okay. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Okay. So you have given it some time. You have the Hangman and the Seven of Pentacles. You've given it some time. This is in the near future position. You've given it some time, and you've gotten some new perspective on it. Kind of, withheld your feelings of betrayal and all that nasty stuff. But you're working through. You've worked through that. And in the near future, there we go, you're able to put the burden down. Right there, just as I spoke. So, we are clarifying the, here's the card of healing underneath there too. We have two queens that have popped up, okay? One is the Queen of Wands, and the other is the Queen of Pentacles, which could be you, Virgo. And the Ten of Wands. And these are clarifying the King of Wands. So there's a lot of fire that is coming into your life in the near future. A lot of fire. You have the King and the Queen of Wands. So this is perhaps where you're headed, is into this, for some of you, I think you're headed into, this is like quite a power couple. Let's put it that way, right? You have the King and the Queen of Wands. So we're talking about confidence all over the board. Confidence, sure of themselves, kind of take no prisoners, sort of high level functioning and entrepreneurial kind of energy, just like, just let me have at my vision that I want. So you have that, and there's also self-care, or there's two people here, an earth sign or a fire sign, that are in the midst, that are up in your near future. This situation with this King and Queen of Wands, I feel like, at this point, or it allows you to put the burden down. The stuff that's come before is, it's much easier. Let me glance over here. Yeah, because you're in a stable place right now. Certainly economically, you're in a stable place, and I think that you're getting to the truth of who you are and what it is that has occurred here. And I think it's really just a quick question of time before you can really put it all down. You may be working, career-wise, you could be working really, really hard right now to maintain the stability that you've already garnered. So. Oh, wow, look at this. This is amazing. This is amazing. Virgo, everything is going to be fine. I say that because for the Nine of Wands, I'm near the end of this, working really hard on myself and on my career and my stability piece. Okay, in your outcome, you have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, how does it get any better than that? So beautiful. You have a bold and brand new beginning in love and possibly stability foundation, you know, the 3D working, that kind of thing. You have that as your outcome. And it's just what you're doing right now is going to yield a lot of success here. So very, very positive. Beautiful. And look at that. This could be, there's this one of the soulmate cards, the Six of Cups. So this could be around a soulmate. So, and for the other readings, I did the Animal Spirit deck, but I think I'm going to do the Wisdom of the Oracle. Yeah. We'll just see what we get here to finish off the reading for Virgo. Any messages for Virgo? There we go. Building blocks. Yes. So this is just, it's a very simple message, one step at a time, you know, one foot in the other. And Virgos, you know how to do that really, really well. You know how to make systems that make sense and that allow you to progress just one little step at a time. I mean, I love Virgos for their ability to do that. So we're at 28. Let's see here. I think it's getting too dark for me to even read this. Let me see, building blocks. I know that's what it says pretty much. So we'll see. Yeah, we're almost right on top of it too. I'll just read the first. Building blocks are all about, strong foundations and a beautiful work in progress. Strong foundations, yes. Which is really, you know, you have that threaded all through here. You know, you have the Emperor right in the middle of your reading, he's poking out right now from behind the Magician going, you know, you're all stable. You're all good here. You know, you've created some structure underneath you to uphold this visionary place that you're going to. Or there is someone, you know, I see love love and new beginnings. I mean, there it is right there. The King and Queen of Wands and two aces. One of them being the Ace of Cups. So beautiful. I hope that's helpful, Virgo, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Until then, take care. Bye.